should probably start recording before I actually start talking about stuff. Okay, so I went around to some stuff. I forget if I actually got a level up between
Fine smile on you, friend.
the stream and the last one. My food decided to attack me. Okay.
We heading out?
All
All right. What is it? What do you need?
Oh wait, no. Do I have? Don't really have much.
Ready to get going? As you will, my thane. I will
Yeah,
protect
okay.
you. My life.
Okay, let me just grab my stuff back. Apparel. Okay, there we go. Wait, what happened? How do I do that then? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, so what's going on is that because I have the right bumper set to being the button that puts me in and out of the menu, I can't actually charge my weapon. Because for some reason that control does not switch over. Uh, Might as well, I guess. Hmm? That's weird. So I guess I can't just do that at all. Nice to know. Okay. So I went around and I leveled up my sneaking and lockpicking and pickpocketing by grabbing some stuff from some nearby buildings. I also cleared out the entirety of the potion shop's inventory, so I got a bunch of crafting materials and stuff. My next thought... You know, there is this stone that's over here that I never got. Let me quickly grab that. Okay, there we go. So, I haven't been playing many other games, even on my channel. And it's very fascinating because it mostly comes down to the fact that I've been so obsessed with playing one game that I kind of been forgetting to stream anything else. Technically, when this VOD gets uploaded, it will be in the same week as... It'll be the week after week 10. And that's what I kind of was hoping would be my out. Technically I streamed it and I missed a week, but I'm still technically on the same sort of... Oh my gosh, did my game crash? My game crashed because I skipped down that mountain, and I think it needed to pull too much data. Fine, I'll go down the slow way. Got myself some microwavable tikka masala. It is unironically my like comfort food right now. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that what I should do instead, because it looks like the proper way is that we have to get down from the mountainside. So looks like this is just like a sheer, like just mountain. Let's get down to the lake then. But yeah, I was gonna make a video on my main channel about this, but I find it immensely fascinating that small, well-made story projects, small, well-made indie projects that have interesting stories. What? Oh. Then is there really a dragon right now? You serious? Small, smaller, more independent video games are more interesting to me right now. And to be honest, that's kind of where I hope video games are going. Like, big video game big video game companies yeah, big video game companies uh getting into a problem with too much manpower bogging down their production pipeline, making everything cost like so much more money than it needs to, and focusing way more on like graphical prowess than they need to is definitely something that I'm glad a lot more people are noticing right now and calling big companies out on it. It's like you don't need a game to be $70, $80 and look like uh and look photorealistic. You just need a game to have a consistent art style, run well, have an interesting story or mechanics, and just have that like be the thing that makes your game like want to be played. It's actually counted as like being cleared? Huh, guess so. And I was thinking about this because I looked over and I saw my roommate was playing the new Doom game, and he was telling me about like what he was doing because he just got a new weapon. And when he got the new weapon, he went in, did a little challenge, got a new skin for it, equipped it, looked into the stuff, and there was like, oh, all this skin stuff based off of like challenges and stuff. And I'm like, that's neat. That feels like old video game stuff. And that felt nice. It felt nice that video games were going back into the direction of having collectibles and challenges be the thing that unlocks like neat customization options and fun bonus stuff. Where is it? Okay. But yeah, it is really fascinating how we've been saying for like a few uh multiple years at this point that people have stopped really caring about like having the best looking graphics and just wanting neat art styles. It's like It's like the quest for the quest for good graphics has interfered with their ability to make good games. And this is the exact thing that people were worried about. And basically cautioned the entire games industry away from. But I guess investors for like the longest time have been telling devs, well, this number saying that the graphics are getting better is a good thing because it means we could show it to investors and to say, look how good games are about to get. Not really kind of disappointing, to be honest. But yeah, it's like what are the games that I is like and the new Doom game, like I've heard people already kind of like give up on it a little bit. Hello.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
What?
Yes, our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Karset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed.
Who's that?
He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children. And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the god of mercy. None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
So that reminds me. There were more people. Like, people are keeping track of this. 3 games this year have released for $50. And all 3 of those games have been getting really good ratings.
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
I'm one of the few native sons of the Reach that owns land. Doesn't make me very popular.
Is there trouble with the mine?
Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land. Forsworn attack the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to help. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off.
What if I convince them to leave then?
You can try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly.
So I'm guessing you're the one in charge?
My family has owned Karthwasten for generations. Rare for anyone in the Reach that isn't a Nord. Not that it does me any good. Nords think I'm working for the Forsworn. Forsworn think I'm working for the Nords. A family of thieves, running their corrupt empire from Markarth. The Silverblood family own half the Reach, and they won't stop until they own all of it. Until next time.
Einefich needs to get rid of those silver.
Talk to Einefich
Then
if you
maybe
have
we
business
can go back to
with
work.
Not that there's much these days.
You know, with the name of Silverblood, I just squint my eyes at that and go, so they're vampires. I was like, what? No, why would you say that? I don't know. Silver blood feels like a very vampire werewolf type of name going on. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I have silver ore on me. When did that happen?
I'm right behind you.
Okay, let me just give you some of the stuff that I picked up from some of these guys.
You lead, I'll follow. I've got your back.
Just making sure
I'm
that
at
she
your
equipped the
command.
right weapon. But yeah, like I was saying, it's rather fascinating to see that
I am at your command.
a lot of people are coming around on the idea that that these games are way too expensive.
going there.
How do we make games more expensive? You have smaller teams work on smaller budget titles that are smaller in scope but not in design. And I distinctly remember when uh Lilith, the developer of Nightmare Cart and Bloodborne PSX, when she made that post about how it feels weird. Oh, this is a silver ore mine. Silver Bloods want a silver ore mine. You don't say. Uh, but yeah, when she made a whole post about how smaller games with smaller budgets that have a more cohesive idea are what people want. Like, they attacked her about this, and then like 2 years later, people were like, "Oh, huh." Because now we have Nintendo games that are saying like, "This is a $90 game," and then people are like, giant question marks above their head, and then some people are like, "Okay, so when Earthbound was sold at $80, because it had a game guide inside of it, and at that time there really wasn't a hard, firm idea of what we should sell games at. By the time the GameCube rolled around, we had an idea that $50 to $60 is around where most people are comfortable paying for a video game, especially if you're gonna get somewhere close to a month's worth of enjoyment out of it if you're playing daily. And it just makes no sense. Actually, now that I think about it, what am I doing? Convince Altar to leave the mine. Okay.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Got really red eyes, you know that, right?
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Aren't you the same guy I talked to? Yeah, there's a lot of silver to be found here.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Are you the exact same guy
We're
again?
in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Hey there.
The mine is closed. Get lost.
Next, you're gonna ask me if I go to the Cloud District very often. So, why have you shut down the mine?
Forsworn attacked a while back. Jarl had no men to spare, so the Silverbloods generously offered to send us to clean things up. We just want that old native to hand over his land in payment for our services. Then we'll leave, and everyone can get back to work.
Should I convince him to sell then?
Do that, and I'll make sure you get a cut.
So, who is exactly in charge here?
I'm not from here. I'm a sellsword. These are my men.
Okay. And who are your employers?
You haven't heard of the Silverblood family? They're the most important people in the Reach. They practically own the city of Markarth, and we're here on their coin.
And what if I told you to leave?
Helping out Ainethach, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest.
Wait. 1 second. 1 second. I have a document for this. No, not that one. Persuade, bribe, and intimidate. Bribe. Listen, you'll listen to gold, right? So, here's 190.
That I will, stranger. This is more than the Silverbloods are paying us. We'll clear out.
Really, they were only paying you like 150? The heck?
Until next time.
Let me mark that down that we have completed bribe. There we go.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Okay. Let me...
I've been sent by Silverbloods to keep this mine.
I'm right behind.
safe.
I will remain on guard here.
I can steal the money right back. Nice.
We heading out? As you command, my Thane.
That felt super slick. I like that.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
I don't think I have any... Oh,
Can I help you?
oh, there you are.
If the Forsworn aren't attacking my town, the Nords are trying to force me off it.
Well, don't worry, they won't be a problem now.
That won't be the last we hear from the Silverbloods, but at least we can get back to work. Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you.
And then 600? Wow. Me pickpocketing was... Okay. Hard save. There we go. Lingering a little bit too long on that one, but hey. I think there was... Yep. Yep, there we go. Okay, now let's clear up the whole mine. What are these baskets everywhere? Yeah, let's just mine all the ore veins as well. Not gonna lie, I wish that the different types of arrows, instead of just being damage increases, I wish they each did something. Like if the Forsworn arrows did like, additional like bleeding damage or something. Again, all this silver ore is actually pretty good because we can sell it for a lot. Even if we don't use it for like, for jewelry or stuff. And all we have to do is wait like one in-game week, one in-game month, and then these, ore veins, like, repopulate. So the one quest line that I know that I'm probably going to do at some point is the prison break one from, of what happens when you, try to, when you go to become the Thane of Markarth. And I do want to become Thane of every single of every single, like, hold.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Like, that's also one of the goals that I wanted to get in this game.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my Thane?
Let's see. Okay, I just have you holding the ingots. I might as well just give you the other ingot as well. And then I can make all those ore. And then give those to you. Instead of just giving to you them now. Amulet of Arche. Increases health.
You lead, I'll follow.
But yeah, if the different types of arrows had different like abilities on them, like elven arrows, like I don't know, like do slight magical damage so they get around like armor. Like that would be kind of interesting. Or if like the orcish ones do the bleed, so that the Forsworn do like a special poison that you can't as easily like get rid of the poison on them. Like that would be kind of fascinating.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh,
You lead, I'll follow.
how about I just eat these 2 things of cheese? There we go. Oh, whoops. Oh, there you are.
Forsworn aren't attacking my... I'm one of the few native... That won't be the last we hear from the Silver... Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you.
Okay. Do you guys have a general store? Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I was wondering if they had a general store here, but I think this is just like a small mining town. Like, there is literally nothing here when it comes to, like, actual, like... When it comes to actual, like, buildings and stuff. Huh.
Still here. Let's get going then.
Need something?
No. To be honest, I don't even know why you're still there. Refined moonstone. I think I might have one.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Yeah, I got it.
Or something. In the old fort near Riften.
I've got your back. All right, what is it?
I need to sit down in this chair and wait.
Anything else? We heading out? I am at your command. I'll just be here then.
I don't think I have... Oh, I do have some salt on me. Okay. I don't want to just frivolously make, like, a bunch of, potato soup just because I have potatoes and salt. Next time I take damage, I should probably eat some of this food, just so I can get it out of my inventory. Don't think I have any books. At least I don't think I picked up any books. I have 32 salt. Okay. I don't think any of the stuff I picked up counted as stolen, so I don't need to worry about that. I think I may have picked up like 1 or 2 like weird potions I don't need. Nah, I'm good on that. Gosh, I always keep picking that flagon up. Hmm. Interesting. I thought I had one, but I guess not. Yeah, find moonstone.
Be careful.
Hmm? What? I was just walking. Okay, first off, we need to get rid of this stolen pelt by turning it into usable leather. What are we at when it comes to smithing? We're only at 24. Yeah, we need 30 so that we can... I need more gemstones. I don't think we have... too many flawless gemstones, but clearly if we have flawless garnets. Oh wait, no. Oh, right. The iron ore. Let's store all of that back for now. Hmm. So we got rubies. Oh, we do have amethysts. Okay, let's take stock. So we have some gold ingots, we have some silver ingots, we have 2 rubies, we have 12 garnets, and 10 amethysts. We have a single flawless amethyst, and we have 5 flawless garnets. So they don't get confused with each other, I'm probably just gonna put the single flawless one in there, and then I'm gonna only hold on to 2 flawless garnets so we can make 1 item. Okay. Magic? I didn't even know we got fear. Neat. Transmute. I have no ore that can be transmuted. Hmm. Alteration. Transmutes 1 piece of unrefined iron ore into silver, or silver ore into gold if the caster is carrying any. Right. So... Oh, it's unrefined. Okay. My bad. My bad. So, let's see how this works. So, let's take... let's just say... 9. So we would have them in total. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's because we have the silver, and the silver one became gold before the iron became silver. Fascinating. Let me, silver ore added. And then if I were to then go into potions, not restore magicka. Be fortify magicka, wouldn't it? So do I have any of that? Do have potions of extra magicka. So increase it. Oh, I have 2 points. Okay. Cast it with half. What type of spell is an adept alteration spell? Okay, so we wouldn't be able to cast the one for half. But what we could do we could dual cast it, but what would be the point of dual casting? Oh, I just thought of something. Okay, how many pieces do we have left? So we have 6 iron ore right now. Okay, I guess, oh, into a more powerful version. Okay, so if we were to take a novice alteration skill, it would have the effect of an apprentice alteration skill. Because we do not have enough magicka to cast an expert level alteration skill. Atronach? Absorb 30% of the magicka of any spell to hit you. By the way, this is the real reason why you want to gain alteration, is this sort of like absorbing ability. Protection spells like Stone Flesh last twice as long. That's also pretty good. Also, there's magic resistance up here. Basically, your alteration is more often used as a defensive magic. Wait, not that one. We have 4 iron ore left. The funny thing is that the amount of magicka that you have is based off of the amount of magicka that you recover is based off of how much you have. And to be honest, I never really used restore magicka spells. Restore magicka potions, to be honest. Like, in the heat of battle, I think I would rather switch to a melee weapon and wait for my magic to come back naturally than to get potions to recover spells. Again, this is why I'm not fully a mage. I'm more of a, what was a good term for it? I wanted to say warlock, but that's not actually what it is. It's, battle casting. Battle caster implies that I am casting during battle, but it's more that I am the sort of like, battle mage that basically comes in, does a bunch of spells, and then, like, relies on weapons. Which is actually kind of funny when you think about it, considering that technically enchanters are also mostly battle mages. Because they enchant their weapons with stuff and then go in. But I doubt people actually think about it like that. Okay, we have a single thing of iron ore left. So it's like 3 more casts. Silver ore added, so we only need 1 more. Okay. And honestly, like, this kind of trick does net you a lot of money in the end. That way we get rid of the stolen strips that we had. Okay. Silver jeweled necklace with 2 flawless garnets. Single flawless ruby. Two flawless amethysts. So I would need that for a gold one. I make 2 rings from a single silver ingot. That's actually interesting. Yeah, I'm convinced that, like, making jewelry is better for enhancing your stat than... Did we have a sapphire? I don't think we had. Okay. Is that everything I could make, or... There we go. And then we just wait for a few more hours for stores to open up.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Storm cloaks, Imperials, Jargons. Ain't no matter. Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any. Everything's for sale, my friend. Take a look.
Okay, let me see. So, apparel. Seven gold necklaces. I'm going to keep the silver jeweled necklace because it uses flawless gems. And if I remember correctly, jewelry with gems in them actually give you a enchanting bonus? No, that doesn't sound right. Like when it left my mouth, I'm like, oh, that's weird. I don't think that's true. Whoops.
Come. Take a look.
Apprentice robes. Necklace of deft hands. Oh, I think this is the stuff that I sold him. Uh, ring of deft hands. Necklace of deft hands. I'm gonna get the ring because I could then like turn that into stuff. Um, find moonstone. There we go. Okay. We have Hrothgar, the Reach, and Whiterun. Which ones did he have? Pale, the Rift, and Right one. There we go. Now I have the other ones. Okay, I lost a little bit of money,
Do come.
considering that we bought all that bought all the other stuff, but also got that. Yeah, so we have a ring of lockpicking and we have a ring of pickpocketing. So we just swap the other two depending on what we're doing. My goal is to put like a greater either a greater or a Black Souls pickpocketing chance onto these gloves that are stolen because it's funny like that. And then put like 2 more crafting enchantments onto the hat and apron. I need to double check. So really quickly, what are the different types of enchantments in Skyrim? So fortify alchemy and fortify smithing. I don't think there's a fortify enchantment. I think that might be a little bit too good. And then of course we have muffle, which is for feet. Uh, I need to figure out where to find it. Items with the muffle enchantment are random and can appear at any vendor that sells boots. It is, however, unleveled and extremely rare. More enchantments become available as they level up, making the chance of it. Oh, the higher your level, the more items get put into the item pool, so the greater the competition, thus the chance of finding it at higher levels become rarer. There's no fixed enchantments for disenchantable items, however. After completing the last special job with some characters, his shop has a counter with pieces of equipment, enchanted armor, and enchanted boots. There's a chance that the enchantment on the boots will be muffle. If the enchantment is not muffle, it will change when the days reset. That is interesting. I needed to double check that. That did increase my speech a bit though, which was useful. Yeah, this ability way up here, fence, is very good, but that's only for if you're decisively not going to become a member of the Thieves Guild, which is a much easier way of being able to pawn off stolen items. So I have just barely not enough magicka to get that to work, which is very fascinating. Yeah. Okay, apparel. Jeweled necklace goes in there. What other jewelry do we actually have? Gold ruby necklace. Gold emerald necklace. That's the one I just put in there. Copper and ruby circlet. I'm gonna keep that just because that's really useful. Copper and moonstone circlet. Yeah, anything that has like the multiple gemstones into it, I'm gonna keep. Copper and onyx. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Alteration is slowly going up.
Got something for just about everybody in here. I'd take a look.
How's business going?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Do come back. You just let me know what you need. I am at your beck and call. Welcome. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
If he had the apprentice robes of destruction, I'd probably take those, but dang it, he has a necklace of sneaking as well. Wasting a lot of money buying some like stealth stuff, but
Remember, I'll give you the best deal, guy.
Oh.
Huh?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
nah, I'm okay.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Oh, I just realized no wonder. I don't have my necklace that increases my magicka. No wonder. Okay, how much left? 17? That's fair.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Hit the wrong button because I looked away from the game. Alright, I haven't actually made anything yet. Okay, how many gold do I have now? 6? Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna make some steel ingots too. I always forget about steel ingots because corundum is such a weird ore to come across. Hmm. Fair brain. You have one out this time. I was like, oh, I should just make necklaces because they have more value. And then I realized I could sell more rings. Okay, what am I sitting at for smithing? Yeah. Can create scaled or plate armors. And again, this is down the light armor path. The heavy armor path goes dwarven, and then orcish, and then ebony, then daedric. Um, this side goes elven, technically arcane as well, advanced, and then glass. With dragon being the crescendo of both, but the light dragon armor is actually the best one. So maybe I'm misremembering it. I was just thinking about those two guys over there, and I'm like, am I remembering it wrong that you can take a vial of poison, reverse pickpocket it into the person's pocket, um, reverse pickpocket it into their inventory to poison them. I can't remember if that's actually a thing. Huh. I was just reading up on some stuff that people have. If you reverse pickpocket a stolen item into someone's inventory and then kill them, it will no longer be considered stolen and be considered normal loot. Fascinating. What an interesting workaround. I'm keeping my eye on how much time I have left. I have about like an hour or so. But I also want to do something else today. I just want to get one more level. I should have kept my my skill point for smithing, but I was for some reason convinced that I was going to be able to dual cast this and then be able to make 2 items at once. And if that was the case, it would this whole thing would go very smoothly. That reminds me. I want to see what this looks like when I dual cast Alteration. Neat. It's a neat little animation. I like that. Because you know, with destruction, you like bring your hands together into like a ball to explode outwards, and when you're healing, you kind of do like this pray motion to like hold the ball in front of you. And alteration is you just like put your fist in front of it because you're casting something as fortification. That is super neat. And I just noticed that if I'm attempting to cast something, my gauge stops filling. It's kind of annoying. Looks like I'm gonna need to grab one more thing of iron.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Oh, hey, you.
I ain't done nothing.
Here's 1 piece of gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Sure, whatever.
Okay,
Claim
gift
to
of
be the
charity.
best
I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but if I go down to active effects, gift of charity. Oh, speechcraft increased by 1 hour. I thought it was increased all XP for 1 hour. That's disappointing.
Got that man's slave. All I ask is a fair chance.
And if you think this is kind of boring, I honestly find stuff like this really fascinating. I've talked about this before on several other games, but I really value uh in RPGs specifically the act of grinding. There is something really fun about just doing mindless busy work for a while.
At the general goods store.
You know, now that I think about it, this actually gives me a good opportunity to talk about something that doesn't really come up often.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Oh, hello.
Come by
My
Bellathor's
boys will
shop.
keep you
Come on.
safe.
I'm
Don't
sure
you
we've
worry.
got something.
Okay. What kind of sword do you have? One second. Huh.
You're not thinking of causing trouble here in this beautiful city, are you?
Couldn't even see what type of sword he has.
Come to chat with the
Okay. So, the one thing that I'm not very good at reading, and I could have it pulled up, but I don't actually have my strategy guide to Skyrim anymore, is this stuff. This is often known as what's the correct language? It's because I don't want to use the wrong word.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Well, that's okay because I wasn't talking to you. Um, I forget what it's actually called. It's a glyphic system that was devised by homeless people as they were like almost kind of like independent from each other, where
Yes.
what would happen is that people would oftentimes put like little tiny bits of graffiti
What's the matter?
on buildings. And it's usually because like, oh, this person is nice to homeless people. This person has been known to like rat people out. This person is like this place is a good place to like stay for a while because the tenants don't really care. Uh and then there's also the more nefarious ones, like this is an easy mark to like steal from. This is a good place to like hide out if you're like if the cops are trying to find you. Oh, that's nice. Um, like all that kind of stuff. I don't know the correct terminology for it, but a lot of games use it. I believe now that I'm remembering it properly, it was devised mostly by people who were deliberately out of society. So they were the type of people to... I needed to make at least one silver ingot.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Oh, this is going to be awkward. Take 2 iron ore. I can craft 1. Put the silver ore in there so it doesn't get touched. And then pull the silver ore back out now that we have 2. I was kind of hoping that the way that this system worked is that it first targeted all the iron in your stuff and then all the silver in your stuff, but
The Orland Greymang's got that on them. Man steal. All I ask is a fair chance.
okay, jewelry, jeweled necklace. Okay, how close are we to leveling up? Very close. Okay.
I helped my father in more ways than people realize.
The finest weapons and armor.
Okay. Dang it.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oh, it's true. Maybe I could sell jewelry inside the store.
Well, we've got small... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Hunting Bow of Embers. That actually sounds really nice. Iron Sword of Ice. I don't really have any more like elven items.
Good doing business with you.
I am... Sorry, I was looking at my phone because of something like a notification was pushed to me. I looked right at it, and it was about the other game I was talking about. Hey, Flash. What the? Bellathor, it is 4 p.m. Why are you not in your store? Oh my gosh. I have to wait like an entire day to be able to sell stuff. That's okay. Today's mostly just been me using like alteration skills and getting my my stats up a little bit more. I just need like a little bit of like XP and then I can start making elven gear, which is very nice. Things that need to stop randomly falling off of shelves, I swear.
Staying safe, I hope.
Man, look at all those people spawning around the corner. Man, I love it when NPCs do stuff like that because the game is desperately trying to make it so that you don't notice that they're doing that. But when they all spawn in like one giant conga line coming out of a doorway, I just find it really funny.
Please tell me you have news of my son.
Not yet. Can I sell you
Some may
stuff?
call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh, you actually sell jewelry. Yeah, no wonder. Yep, okay.
You take care of yourself now.
Chops and steaks fit for your
Bellathor, are you not around because I cleared you out of all your money? I swear if that's what happened, it's very amusing. Hello.
Ah, hello, my Argonian friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
Depends. What do you have for sale?
What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Oh, great. Actually, yeah. Take all this food that I've been storing up for some reason. You don't have elven stuff either. Fear and stamina damage. Actually, you know what, dude? I will buy both of these.
Thank you very much for your business.
A little bit too much money, but yeah, let's do it. Okay, Bellathor is now available.
See anything you like. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
There you go.
Do come back. Need something?
Bellathor, you need to stop coming out of the building with me. It gets a little weird.
It's a shame, isn't it?
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Don't know why that little girl keeps asking me that. Okay. Disenchant. Okay. Stamina damage. And fear. Okay, I got this common soul gem. And I have my orcish bow. Kind of disappointed that I don't have a soul trap just yet. I kind of want to put that onto my bow, not the not that stuff. Lockpicking is 25. Pickpocket is 20. Wait. Might have been wearing shoes. Why am I not wearing shoes? What the heck? I was like, why can't I target my shoes for sneaking? And I'm like, oh wait, am I not wearing shoes?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the
Huh,
ongoing
I am not wearing
hostilities
shoes.
with the rest of the great
That's
warriors?
awkward. Okay. Pickpocket. Common soul gem to give it the best chance. Put on the gloves. 5? No. Kina? Oh my gosh. Kinda good thieves' gloves. There we go.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed every
Yeah, that's cool.
passions of late.
Level up. Okay. Put in the Magicka. Into Elven. Okay, so now we just need enough stuff to... I like how the gloves are still considered stolen, by the way.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun roasting.
Okay, do we still have the moonstone? Find moonstone. Yep. Okay, take the elven gauntlets. Hey, I need the workbench.
Some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Sorry about that. Superior elven gauntlets. There we go. Ooh. Can't do anything with orcish bows, but it's pretty nice. What about the rest of my... The rest of my outfit? What else can I upgrade? You know, the one thing I actually do kind of like about Fallout 4 is that they eventually gave you a way to turn regular clothes into armor. That was kind of neat.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith.
Okay, elven gear.
Greymaine's got that armor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
So I want to make... $44,225. Huh. So more stuff, I'm guessing makes it kind of shinier. Okay, elven boots. Let me, quickly take a momentary screenshot here so I can find myself exactly what I need. Sorry, I keep moving you from the place I need. Then I need an iron ingot. I'm not sure if I have full-on iron ingots or if I just have ore. Looks like it's just ore.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Okay. Iron ingots. Okay, the only thing I need left is 2 refined moonstone. Let's check inside to see if shop has any.
Welcome to war. The finest weapons and armor.
Fine moonstone. You in fact do have some. Gonna grab 2 for now.
Good doing business with you. Huh?
I don't claim
People
to be
need
the
to
best
stop coming out of the store
Your
with
Lord
me.
Greymane's got that on. Man steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Oh, there was an elven mace. Okay. Um... Elven boots. Okay. Oh, and I actually need like a third thing of, What?
Have you met my father? I help my father with finest weapons and armor.
Fine, I'll get it from your inventory. I need a, need those corundum more. Single thing of find moonstone.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I would, but the door's locked. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's unequip some stuff. So we have our new elven stuff. We have our circlet and robes. There's only 4 item slots. Alright. Then we have our shield. So, yeah, the leather boots aren't needed anymore. I have a lot of stuff that I can upgrade and sell. And I could do that some other point. Nice. I got shiny boots now. Okay. So my goal now for what we have left.
We heading out?
Yeah.
As you command, my Thane.
Did I accidentally leave some stuff in your inventory, by the way?
Behind you. I am at your command.
Does not look like it.
Let's get going then.
Okay, so...
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Okay, Elven. Things we need left. I kind of want to get some Elven gear when it comes to... Oh no, the glitch happened again. So this is what my game for a lot was like, where the models are just like slightly askew. Great. Fun. I don't think there was a good way to fix it. Yeah, as you can see, the piece of metal is just stuck into my hand. Very fun. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna want the gilded armor, specifically because I believe the value of the item increases the amount that you could put a enchantment onto it, because I want to move the enchantment that is currently on my outfit right now onto this gilded armor. And then I want to do the same with getting this shield, mace, and helmet. So just write all this stuff down. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit for me to gather up some of this stuff. Okay, so okay. Helmet. Okay. Okay. That's gonna take a bit. Oh, I forgot I still had the screenshot on my screen. Okay. I do have to get going. It's getting a little bit late. So just save right there. And I will be back next time, maybe later tonight with another game. I've been playing a lot of the Coffin, but I kind of want to play something else for a bit because the last stream basically like sucked my soul out of my body with that game. But I will definitely be back. That's another point. See all y'all another time. Goodbye, everybody.